All right, guys, so in this video, I'm gonna walk you through the 3 core funnels. I just wanna go a little bit deeper into these funnels, how they work. And again, they're already buried into our software. It's called functionalpractice.io. Go watch a lengthy demo. I'll put a lengthy demo link, not lengthy, 20 minutes, right? I'll just log into this thing, show you the advantages of it versus piecing all these softwares together. Again, if you run a functional medicine, this is ideal for a virtual practice, but it makes sense for a local brick and mortar as well. You just change your targeting. There's no difference between virtual and local based, but you're just changing your targeting radius and demographics and different things. So I'm going to walk you through each of these funnels in a little bit greater detail here. So this first one right here is, I call it a direct response funnel. And it's just like, it's a video at the top with a clear call to action. Like, let me just show you, it'll make more sense. So you get into the funnel itself. And I never run ads into this homepage, right? This is just sort of a homepage. If somebody hits it, great. But I'm running individual ads into the condition portion of the page. So I'm going to push pause. This is going to play. All right. So this is the thyroid. I would run thyroid Google ads, or you can run Facebook or YouTube into the thyroid page. On this page, at the top, it's me talking about thyroid. Here's why it's so poorly managed. Right, 9 times out of 10, it's Hashimoto's, it's autoimmune, right? It's your immune system that's attacking your thyroid, nothing wrong with thyroid, blah, 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 right? It's me talking thyroid, why it's so poorly managed, what we do, why we're unique and different, and then why we get such great results. Here is your next step. Click here to book a discovery call, right? No cost, no obligation. Well, actually, I don't say that because I do charge $97, but I say it's not a pushy sales call. Right? This is not a high pressure timeshare. No, simply a chance for us to ask you questions. You can ask us questions together. We can determine if what we have would make sense for you. So I do a $97 discovery call at this point. You can see I don't have anything that says free. You can do free if you want. You just basically bypass the order page and you just take people straight into your calendar. It's 2 clicks and that's fine. But what you do, again, if you want to work with our software and use it, just get rid of my logo, put yours. Right? If you want to use my videos, you can. Again, because at the end of this video, I say either myself or one of my partner practitioners will call you at the time that you choose. I say practitioners. So you could be a nurse practitioner, health coach, PA, it doesn't matter. So I don't say doctor, right? So I say practitioner. So you can use them if you want, or you can take them and stick them into Rev and get the transcript so you can kind of see what I say, how I say it. I'm not I've said this before, but I'm not scripted. Like, I don't have a teleprompter. I'm not reading. I've been doing this for so damn long that it just kind of flows. And I say what I say, and usually I say the right thing. So get rid of my name, put your name. How many ever years you've been in practice, get rid of my 19 and put yours, whatever it is. And then at the bottom here, you're just going to get rid of my bio and put your bio, get rid of my image, put your image. It's a very clean, like this should be edited in like 20 minutes. The only FAQ portion that you'd have to change, these are FAQ dropdowns. You would just have to get rid of my name, put your name. Like, just get rid of, it's that first section. And if you're a she, put your she. But this is a 20-minute modification process. It's the fastest one to edit and modify. So this is your, I call it a direct response funnel. Okay. So here's neuropathy. Now the other thing is, this run right here is more of a placeholder, nutrient deficiencies. Sort of a placeholder so that if you do something like PCOS or migraines or infertility, it's something that's not listed. Like, these are the biggies. Easy to market because we just run the Google ads. But if you do something different, like gout, for example, right? You can stick it, put a gout image right there or whatever, and you use that as another niche that you might specialize in. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. So that's the direct response funnel. It's the fastest one to get modified and live. Again, you'd go to GoDaddy, buy a domain that says xyzfunctionalhealth.com, XYZ Functional Nutrition, whatever you have currently in place, as long as it's not a liability and it's more of an asset, it's paying you, just keep it there. This is something that you would add on to what you already have in place. There's a lot of common question I get is, Doc, I already have a website. What do I do with it? Leave it. As long as it's not costing you money, leave it alone. As long as it's an asset, not a liability. If it is a liability and you're losing money off it, cut it. Just use this. This is what you'd call my corporate funnel. It's a simple 1-page site. Here's the problem. Here's the solution if you want it. I don't need all these fancy drop downs and services and conditions and test, like simple sells. I've been teaching that for years. Just keep it simple. They have a problem. You have the solution. Show them how to get that solution. You win as fast as possible. But don't put 20-minute research. Like I've had a lot of docs, they redo my videos and they're 20 minutes long. Don't puke on them with science when they click on your funnel on the very first time. They don't care about the Krebs cycle, right? On the very first time they've met you. I know you're highly intelligent. You're super smart. You're smarter than I am. But they don't care. They only want results. So when you look at my videos, it's just, Mary, this is thyroid. This is why it sucks. These are the symptoms that you have. Here's what we need to do if you want to get this thing fixed. Let's talk. You can do that in like 2 minutes, right? You don't have to start building out PowerPoints. That if you're gonna do like a 20-minute deal, put that behind a like here. Put it into your webinar funnel. If you're gonna talk science, do that on the VSL or your masterclass. Like do that on this one, okay? Not on the direct response one. So this is where I'm getting into some research where we're talking about, standard American diet. I'm talking about my protocol. I'm talking about cellular inflammation and toxins and different things. I'm sprinkling testimonials and stuff like that. That is your mine's healthy reset, but that is your webinar funnel. So don't be pouring on science on that direct response funnel. So, all right, hopefully that makes sense. And then of course the challenge funnel. Challenges, I love challenges because you can break down KLT by taking somebody through a journey, right? I have got an entire course on how to do challenges and how to scale them up. But you can see here, my entire challenge is embedded within the funnel. Here's day 1, 2, 3, 4. So like, I'm not doing challenges inside of Facebook groups because the algorithm is going to hear my words. And if I start talking like, fat loss, weight loss, insulin resistance, if I start showing before and afters, the algorithm is not going to like that. They're going to bury it. They're going to blunt it, censor it. Nobody's going to see it. No, I'm going to send it through email and I'm going to send a text, right? That's how I deliver challenges. Very, very high engagement. And then we also self-liquidate the front end of the funnel. So like, here's your opt-in page. And then the VIP upgrade is on the second page, so that as they're coming through into the challenge, I'm going to give them a little $37 bump. OTO, one-time offer. You can do a 97, you can do a 40, whatever you want to do. But it's something that's kind of like an inherent no-brainer. I'd be stupid to say no to this thing because it's going to help me get to my end result. And if you can get like a 10% conversion on that OTO, like it offsets your ad spend to get people into your challenge. Okay. So again, going back, you've maybe seen this thyroid math in the past, some of my other trainings, but let's say this 37, let's say you get a 30% opt-in rate into the funnel. And let's say it's just a thyroid example because it's $1 a click. If I'm running Google ads for thyroid, I'm going to pay $1 a click. But let's say 30% opt-in. Of those 33 actually take me up on my $37 bump, which is some testing, test kit, urine test that we do for inflammation. It's like support. It's my Facebook group. It's a questionnaire for inflammation. It's like, okay, this is my starting point. It's kind of a baseline foundation if I decide to move forward. But let's say 3 of the 30 do something. I just made 111. Let's say I give Google $100 for 100 visitors that are searching thyroid help, and I just made $11 by sending 30 people through the entire system, right? So the back end, whether you're charging $1,000 for a course or a free discovery call or a $97 discovery call or a $500 course, I don't care. This is 100% pure profit because my front end up here has been self-liquidated. Docs always ask me, Doc, what should I pay for marketing? My goal is this. What should I pay? Like $100 a day, $20 a day, $10 a day? What should my dailies? If you can self-liquidate the front end of your funnel, you have no budget. You understand? You can take the ceiling off of your budget. The question becomes, how much more money can you find to put into the machine? And then are there limitations in terms of, like, if you're doing calls, like how many calls can you take? Like, do you have to build a team because you're booking so damn many calls because you're running so much ad spend into it that these people are these people are self-liquidating themselves. A few people are paying everybody's way into the challenge. It's a fun way to go. Like this 2 comma club I have on the back wall here. That's $1 million through one funnel. We did that by taking the ceiling out. Like, we self-liquidated the thing. So. Challenge funnel. Here's webinar funnel. If you want to use it, use it. You can actually use my webinar as is. We have 3 alternative endings. I think I opened this sucker up. We have 3 alternative endings on this thing. One is phone's ringing. One is a $97 discovery call. One is a free discovery call, and then one is a $9.95 course. Okay, so you can use whatever training, whatever webinar you want, but piggyback on my 32-minute spiel. Right? It's me talk. By the way, this 7 ingredients. This training right here is not niche specific. You can use this sucker for brain fog. You could use it for diabetes, for neuropathy. It's just me talking about health, why we're so broken, and then inflammation. And then I talk about our protocol of sensitivities, deficiencies, toxicities, inflammation, bad fat, sugar, hidden sugars, gut health. I help people clean up their lifestyle, right? Through some objective testing, we clean them up. Inflammation comes down, brain fog clears, they lose weight, they sleep better, they function better. They have more energy throughout the day. It's my clinical protocol that I've been using for 15 years. It works. Just use it, right? So that's the masterclass funnel, the workshop, the webinar, whatever you want to call it. But I'm taking people into a 97. By default is the $97 discovery call. All right, I'm good. Hopefully this makes sense. Functionalpractice.io, that is our software. As soon as we give you access and logins, these funnels are already there. You're going to go to GoDaddy. You're going to buy a domain, xyzfunctionalhealth.com, xyzfunctionalnutrition.com, xyzfunctional medicine.com, right? Whatever that domain. You're going to point it. You're going to bring it into your settings, click on domains. You're going to add that domain. You're going to point it to this funnel right here. It's like 3 or 4 clicks. And now you get in here, you modify it from top to bottom. Now you own that. It's yours. Now you start running ads into it. If you need help with ads, that's my inner circle. That's my high-level inner circle stuff where I take you over the shoulder and I show you Google ads A to Z, Facebook ads A to Z, YouTube ads A to Z, because we have to get traffic into this thing. These are not built to like SEO. I'm not an SEO guy. I'm not a blogger. I'm not an influencer. I'm a direct response guy. I run ads, and I'll show you how to run the ads. But as long as we can, convert these at 2 to 3%. This top one generally pulls at 2 to 3%, which means if I give Google $100 for 100 thyroid visitors, 2 or 3 are going to book a call. And I can hopefully book, if you're good at what you do and you can close people, let's say it's a $1,500 care plan off of thyroid. If you can close 2 out of 3, I just made $3K. I put in $100 into the Google machine and I flipped it into $3K. Now I take 3, 4, 500 of that. Now I can put it back into more ad spend, more traffic, more eyeballs. We start to scale up. That's the game we play. It's a fun game. Traffic, conversions. Most practitioners get both wrong because their traffic sucks because they're running Facebook stuff. And Facebook is a newspaper. If I'm looking for an orthodontist, am I paging through the newspaper looking for an orthodontist? No, I'm going to the yellow pages. That's Google. Let me look at reviews. Let me look at location. Where are you at? Let me look at your bio. Are you a doctor who can solve my problem? Or a practitioner, right? All right, I'm done rambling. I'll let you go. Functionalpractice.io. I'll leave a link somewhere on this. Go watch the webinar. If it makes sense to hop on a call, we can do that. If you're already like, I've seen enough, I want on board, I'll get you the PDF. Get signed in. It's a month-to-month thing. It's $297 a month. Right now, as of this recording, $297. That will eventually go up. It will eventually be $497 for everybody across the board moving forward. So, and then I'm dating myself. I'll have to delete these videos. But as of right now, $297 gets in the game, gets you access to unlimited everything, unlimited funnels, emails, contacts, calendar. It's all everything you need is under one roof. Here's your chat widgets. It's all right there for you. All right, membership. Like I said, you'd get by default. You'd see my my membership course that I give patients at the back end of my challenge. You'd see that. So, all right. If you have any questions, let me know. Talk to you soon.